Have you ever heard a mature man mumble, "That ain't my baby," as an entire courtroom pretends not to flinch? That's exactly what Scrappy did when the judge hit play on Bambi's little secret, a voice note so dirty that Mama D forgot her scriptural phrases for a while and shrieked, "Lord, take the wheel, Bambi." She sat there blinking, lip gloss, perfect, tummy flat, no baby, no humiliation, no possibility to run. Behind her, the baifs now releasing their shackles like they'd been waiting for this day. On that tape, Bambi, laughing to her sister, "Girl, I told Scrappy everything he needed to hear. Bills paid, brand deals, sealed bag secured. He ain't smart enough to check my doctor invoices." And the whole room froze. Lawyer nearly dropped his binder. TMs camped by the exit like vultures with ring lights. And just when she thought she'd spin her way out, bang, handcuffs. But Atlanta knows better. Traveling alone, they believe Bambi has a second baby daddy on hush money and a hotel voucher that's ready to bring 3 more cast members down with her. Keep watching. This ain't even the scandal. If you believe the courthouse recording was the end of Bambi's dirty tricks, you don't know Atlanta, and you certainly don't know Bambi, because of what leaked that morning was just the first crack in a glass house she'd been building brick by phony brick since she placed the ring on Scrappy's finger. Let's rewind this messy video real quick. Everybody thinks Bambi's biggest offense was faking a baby tummy cute. But the lie began much earlier, when Scrappy's record tanked and Bambi realized no more hit songs meant no more easy red carpet cash. So she started planting seeds, sad parties on Instagram, late night weeping sessions for the camera, and enough soft filter pictures to make fans feel like they were watching a woman shattered by love, while behind closed doors Bambi was living her greatest villain arc. The same week she posted that ultrasound scan, she was swiping Scrappy's black card at a private med clinic, not for a checkup, but for lipo fillers and hush-hush belly contouring, so she could pose exactly right when the paparazzi found her at the nail salon massaging that bumper inner circle. Yes, they knew. One cousin shared text messages later that showed Bambi saying her, "This baby lie is my insurance plan. Scrappy enjoys playing daddy. He'd never leave a pregnant chick." And she wasn't wrong. At first, he attempted to be the spouse any blog would admire. He canceled shows to be by her side, quadrupled her spending limit, and even hired a top B to make sure their baby got the best treatment. Bambi continued pushing the appointments. "Too weary today, babe. The nausea is severe." Nevertheless, that same afternoon she was at a hookah lounge with her cousin, a club promoter named Dre, who everybody says has paperwork proving he's the genuine father of nobody's baby because, well, there was never a baby to begin with. The real twist, Bambi knew the walls were closing. Scrappy's lawyer began poking holes in her timeline a month before the courthouse bomb. Dates didn't stack up, receipts went missing, and then there was the discovery of the burner phone. Bambi had hiding a second phone beneath her makeup kit, using it to message Dre, the promoter, and 3 other males she dubbed her business associates. She felt she was smooth until she messed up one night. Tired and a touch tipsy, she put the burner phone in the back of Scrappy's Escalade. He spotted it the next morning when he was trying to set up Bluetooth first message on the lock screen transmit. The new ultrasound, baby girl. I need to see how real it appears. Image reading that. When you've been applying lotion on your wife's phony bump for 3 months, and they claim Scrappy punched the steering wheel so hard the horn wouldn't function for a week. He didn't yell. He didn't drag Bambi by her lace front as Twitter would have loved. Nah. He called his mama first, and Mama D, you know that woman. Lives for trouble, she urged him. Don't say anything. Let the here hang herself. Mama has a plan. Scrappy acted normal for weeks, kissing her cheek and posting adorable couples. Grandma feigned to stress over crib buying, while Mama D went full undercover granny mode. She spotted Dre's Instagram burner screen, recorded voice notes, and contacted a PI. The same PI who captured Kirk Frost was cheating back in the day and built a folder big enough to shatter Bambi's internet face in half. Fast forward to the courtroom showdown. The judge had seen petty love and hip-hop fights prior. Wigs yanked, beers thrown. It's regular Thursday content. But as he pressed play on the concealed audio, even the baif gasped on camera. Bambi said, "Dre, plain as day. Don't worry about Scrappy, is weak for me. He'll sign anything. He's paying for 2 houses and has no idea about you. Just calm, sweetie." And then the real kicker, laughed like she was proud of it, smiled like Scrappy's loyalty was a jest and her false baby was a prop. That laugh is what prompted the judge pound that gavel so hard the stenographer jumped. In that brief second, the magical narrative she offered, admirers cracked like cheap glass, cameras as soon as she got cuffed, he started running his mouth all at 3 o'clock a.m. A leaked voice message appeared on a gossip page, with Dre half-drunkly bragging, "Yeah, that's my shorty for real. Scrappy ain't even know he was paying my rent." Too stupid. Boom. Next morning, Dre's IG was wiped clean, every club flyer gone, every thirst trap erased. But you know the internet never forgets. Screenshots had already hit every blog from Atlanta to the shade room's untidy cousin. Meanwhile, Scrappy's lawyer wasted no time. Word on the street is that within 12 hours after Bambi's arrest, a new court document has reached the judge's desk, a petition for full custody, retroactive child support modifications, and a fraud complaint demanding she repay every penny he paid during the pregnancy. Scrappy's homies even went live from the studio, saying to 20,000 viewers, "My boy got duped by a belly pad, but he'll get every dollar back. And Dre better lawyer up, idiot." But that wasn't the only bomb Dre dropped. He also told a nosy bartender, who soon told her entire cousin group chat that Bambi had a plan C all along, a fake miscarriage stunt right before the reunion taping to spin herself into a victim and gain a sympathy contract extension with Mona Scott. Yes, sister, she was ready to milk an artificial heartbreak for a plot. And the bartender's cousin's cousin, y'all know Atlanta Small, called into a wild late-night radio show with even more tea. Bambi had this whole thing plotted out. She told Dre to chill till after she faked losing the baby. She'd tweet a black and white hospital wristband selection with a sad message, the typical influencer funeral atmosphere. Meanwhile, she was preparing to leak false DMs blaming Scrappy for stress. This girl had Photoshop files ready, so when the world was grieving for Bambi's anguish, the true pain was watching the receipts surface. Daring production, in turn, bless that unpaid hero. Share surveillance footage from the reunion hotel suite. In the grainy clip, you can see Bambi, no baby bump in sight, pacing with her makeup artist, laughing. "Once I do the miscarriage scene, Scrappy's stuck, he'll appear callous if he leaves these men so easily." Next narrative secured. Folks lost it. Twitter became a digital lynch mob overnight. Bambi's fan pages were deactivated quicker than her lawyer could cry. Defamation memes streamed in Bambi's face on stage on a crime show lineup, even edited onto a Halloween costume fake. While all of this unfolded, guess who crawled out of his own scandal closet? Stevie J, Atlanta's favorite mayhem magnet, popped up on Instagram, appeared with a sneer and a fresh edge up, stating he'd always known Bambi was messy and that she sought to bring him down with her. He even flashed a hazy contract sheet alleging Bambi threatened to disclose his dirty secrets if he didn't pay for her hush-hush medical spa trips. He stated, "She blackmailed me too, man. You think she only had Scrappy and Dre on the hook? Nah. She had a couple old dudes dropping bags every month so she could keep up that high-maintenance princess life, and she damn near had me sponsoring her mama's mortgage too." As frenzied fans started drawing dots from old episodes. Freezing times, Bambi evaded hugs, scrutinizing shadows on her belly, cross-referencing her nail colors with doctor visit dates. One fan went viral breaking it all down on TikTok with the caption, "This the scam that gave Netflix scammers nightmares. Sis lied better than Tinder swindler and did it with eyelashes glued on crooked." Back in jail, Bambi tried to play the victim card. Leaked audio from inside the detention cell showed her wailing to her lawyer, "Trying to protect my family. Scruffy was disloyal. First, I did what I had to do to survive in this industry. They all use each other. Nice try, ma'am. The streets weren't buying it by now. Hashtags where trending. Hashtag Bambi behind bars. Hashtag Bellygate. Hashtag free Scrappy." Even strange ex-castmates who couldn't stand each other were on podcasts stealing Bambi's leftover edges. Red laughed so hard during a live filming that she vomited up her wine and exclaimed, "I knew she was false sis wearing Spanx to the baby shower and thought we wouldn't notice." Meanwhile, Dre huge mouth suddenly ghosted. Story is Scrappy's crew gave a hushed warning. "Talk again and your next club booking is at a county jail talent show." Word on the street, Dre's mother urged him to be quiet and pray for Bambi. Don't bring him down as an accomplice. And guess who showed up at the courthouse? Steps with an entire folder marked additional receipts? Mama D herself. The queen pulled out a custom-made fan, printed with Bambi's mugshot, and flashed it at reporters, stating she thought she played my son. God don't sleep. And neither does Mama D. Wait until you see part 2 of the drama, because if you thought burner phones, phony ultrasounds, hush money, And Dre were the end, honey. There's a whole missing piece still hidden in the south side, and Mama D says she's about to take that skeleton out. Keep an eye on the closet by the wig because what's about to pour. Southside folks claim that if Dre was Bambi's side hustle, Rico was the Mama D did what Mama D does best. She offered hints but didn't divulge everything all at once. She told a talk show presenter, "This baby daddy situation, y'all think y'all done solved, try again. There's another snake in the garden. When I say receipts, I mean color images, bank transfers, and FaceTime screen recordings of Bambi wearing the same bonnet she stated was hospital bed hair." Supporters lost it. Twitter went nuclear. Rico is real trended for 6 hours, and some folks even found Rico's dusty Facebook account and started to mang him. Unpaid detectives per dude closed his page to private and made a single status, "I don't know that chick like that, y'all tripping falsehoods Rico. The streets can smell lies now owing to Bambi's tummy." Meanwhile, deep in that judicial basement, Scrappy's lawyer was submitting fresh motions left and right for an emergency asset freeze. Goodbye Bambi's lease bends and falls. Hermes gets another to look into all the side payments Bambi made to silence Dre, Rico, and whatever else she find while spending Scrappy's money like Monopoly dollars, according to a source on the legal team. According to a blogger, this isn't just a divorce. This is about taking back every dime she stole. There's talk of filing conspiracy charges if we can prove she employed numerous men to stage this entire pregnancy hustle as a TV tale. Meanwhile, Mona Scott Young, who'd been silent so far, finally pushed her head out. She realized this franchise meltdown may blow back if the network was caught recording fake pregnancy sequences on purpose. Mona did what Mona does: damage control. With a paycheck, she gave Scrappy an exclusive sit-down for a spin-off. Scrappy told Daddy, "Dummy, and done, maybe, but Mama D." She already declared she's filming her own tell-all. "I'll name names. I'll examine text messages and make sure you never trust a belly shot again," she told a radio DJ. And Bambi, well, a jail cell is a difficult place to play the victim, but best believe she tried. Another release clip from a guard's concealed phone shows Bambi in the rec yard crying to her lawyer, "They turned on me. I brought them ratings, drama, and tears. Now I'm the villain." Scrappy was never faithful. They forgot that. Nobody cared about. One ex-cast member commented on the video, "Sis, we'd believe you if you didn't physically manufacture a baby." Next lie. Then came the ultimate straw. Just when folks believed Bambi might go quietly and come back next year within a tragic podcast, a hidden voicemail surfaced, not by Mama D, Dre, or Rico, but by an old makeup artist who claimed Bambi owed her money for contour belly pads in this tape. Bambi brags about flipping false medical documents. "These OB reports are easy, a little copy-paste, and a phone call to my homegirl at the clinic. Boom, you pregnant?" On paper, Scrappy spotted it and reposted it, with a caption that broke the internet. "She created a clown out of me. Now I'm the ringmaster. Watch me toss this circus into my bag." Overnight, Scrappy's streaming statistics skyrocketed. His old singles peaked again merely from the sympathy wave. A random freestyle he taped outside the courthouse trended for 3 days, with fans urging him to drop an EP titled DNA Don't Lie. Meanwhile, Bambi influencer gigs ghosted her faster than Dre did. A hair extension company she formerly modeled for posted a dodgy story. "We offer bundles, not fairy tales." A skincare sponsor tweeted, "Honesty is with the greatest serum. We stand with actual mothers." Phew, the PR shade was poetry. And as for Rico, he's reportedly hiding out in Miami, professing to club security that he's done. Scrappy's legal team is still stacking fraud by the time this voiceover hits your headphones, with love and hip-hop females. You are king. Whether Bambi's lawyer is begging for a plea deal to escape federal charges, and Mama D is somewhere in a velvet robe practicing her next viral clapback, one thing is certain: Atlanta's messiest. The false baby scandal not only ended Bambi's plot, but it also resurrected Scrappy's, crowned Mama D the undefeated petty queen, and taught every side dude called Dre or Rico to keep their camera phones off next time they play family. Keep tuned, because rumor is, and you didn't hear this from me, there's still one more mysterious man on Bambi's payroll who might testify next week. This drama will not simply end with Bambi's mugshot on your timeline, it'll drag. Half of the city's club scene is down with her daughter, so belt up and keep your wigs glued. Remember, when Bambi fakes a baby, spawns an entire generation of controversies. Instead, Atlanta merely watches, laughs, and hits.